Alright, I'm back, everyone. Hello. After a long period of inactivity, I am finally streaming again. Watch me, uh, watch me not stream again for another 2 weeks after this stream. And I'm just kidding, Maybe not, I don't know yet. So, yeah, I'm back. I'm Milo Redwell, and I'm back from quite some time of not streaming, but I'm back again with Zenless Zone Zero. A little bit of catching up to do, but I did do dailies for a couple of for a while when I was not streaming, but okay, a couple of updates. I got a few new characters while I'm away. I'm not sure if you guys remember, but I did get Orphean Magus, and I also got Lucia. But I haven't gotten her W engine yet. I'm still building her right now. But yeah, I got her, which is quite a surprise. Which is for free to play, because I never expected to get her, to be honest. But yeah, I got lucky. So, yep. Anyway, on tonight's stream, I'll be only focusing on Lucia's TV schedule, her story, essentially, Tales of the Dreamless. I'm gonna just in this stream, I'm just gonna go through all of these 3 parts and see what the story's about, right? And maybe do these as well if I have the time. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna be streaming for a long time because, oh my goodness, it's a very hot night right now. It's 28 degrees. Usually it wouldn't seem that hot if it's like daytime, but it's nighttime right now, and oh my goodness, it's so hot. It's like, I don't know how it works, but 28 degrees at night feels hotter than it is during the day. I don't know how that works, but yeah, for some reason that's how it feels like, at least to me. Damn, you probably don't see it, but I am sweating right now. Like, I'm like a wet dog. Alright. Oh, before I start, let me complete my daily activities. Okay, trigram. Nothing special there. Okay, and let's open up shop. Hello 20, what's good? Alright, let's get Vivian on. Alright, now that that's done, let's claim that. Claim the daily. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, I forgot the coffee. I need my coffee, my daily coffee. We all need coffee sometimes, so let's just get our espresso. Alright. Here we go. Confirm. Wait. The volume's quite low. Yo, no wonder. Here we go. Now you can hear it. Alright. Do I have enough to pull? I don't. Never mind. Okay. Let us continue. Okay, where am I supposed to go? Oh, here. Is it here? Right, to TV. Good. Let's start the TV schedule. Lucia wants to raise a strange puppy, but hasn't quite warmed up to her yet. Interesting. Alright. bell. Lucia said she needs to see you, but considering what I know of her, it's a bit too early for her to be dropping by, right? I'll stay up tonight, okay? You two shouldn't stay up too late. Our seniors are all dedicated to training. So you should maintain a regular schedule too. Sleep early and wake early. I can tell you're not really listening. Just be careful out there, and remember, you can always come up to me if anything happens. Okay. Sure enough, before long, someone came knocking on the room's window. At this hour, it could only be Lucia, is it? Yep.
Belle? I knew you'd still be up.
Didn't you ask me to meet at this time?
Huh? Didn't you specifically tell me to stay up tonight because you wanted to talk? I knew I could count on you, Proxy. Anyway, the reason I'm bugging you at this hour is... I was hoping you could help me with something. Lately, my ethereal research has been like a Tarrasque mixer trying to get through the old metro tunnel in Cretan Hollow. Completely stuck.
Wait, did she say... Hold up. Okay. I don't know. And before it got stuck?
Whoa, that's rough. How are things going before you hit the bottleneck? It was... going pretty well, I guess. I had this plan to turn our lawn into pedal sofas for holo camping, and I tried to figure out how the traffic lights on Fawn worked. Oh, do you happen to know, if you tie both ends of a Spectre's cloak into a knot, how does it keep floating?
I have no idea what she's talking about. What in the world? Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
Wait, Lucia, where are all these research ideas even coming from? What do you mean, where? From the Hollows, of course. Just walk on in, run into a couple of ethereals, and boom! Research inspiration! But I'll admit, these ordinary inspirations are just not enough.
You call that ordinary? Okay. What about the other ideas you had?
Inspirations are not enough? Or should I be asking, what about the other ideas you had before? Roxy, could it be you haven't read any of my posts on Spook Shack? I guess the titles of my posts haven't been catchy enough. If I can't come up with something as attention-grabbing as the fiery serpent, then no matter how many times I write about blast crawlers, people are just gonna get bored and lose their interest in the forum. And when that happens, where can I find leads on the night horror?
Night horror? Some kind of rare ethereal?
What's a night horror? Some rare ethereal you're interested in? Well, it's kind of a long story. For now, think of it as an ethereal. An ethereal that can enter people's dreams and talk to them. Wait, Proxy, do you think ethereals can communicate with humans?
They may be able to. I thought there's that one ethereal that can communicate with, like, it's like a high functioning ethereal, something like that. Maybe.
Anything's possible in the Hollows. If ethereals could talk, I'd ask the Fawns why they always flash their red lights every time I walk by. I know what you mean, Proxy. Normally, I'd say this is just baseless speculation and leave it at that. But right now, I've got the perfect research subject in mind. Let's head out now! Before diving into the Hollow, we have to make a stop at Fluffy.
Fluffy is the dog, right?
Why are we going to Fluffy of all places? Oh, I'm going to buy a toy.
Oh, Fluffy is the shop.
Did you get a pet? Not yet, actually. But I know Chestnut's gonna be the goodest pup.
Chestnut.
Oh, I get it. You're trying to win over a puppy with treats and toys.
I'm not exactly a puppy.
Yes. Wait, if you're getting the toy now, then are you planning to take it into the hollow?
If I were to piece together two and two together, she's not talking about a puppy. She's talking about an ethereal, right? Right.
Hey there! Welcome in! Looking for something special today?
If I want a little doggy to come up to me on her own, what should I get?
Honestly, you don't need to buy anything to get close to a pup. Genuine kindness, some patience, and a little passion. That's all it takes to win a puppy's heart.
It's true!
That's pretty convincing.
Kindness, patience, and passion, huh? Sounds like something no pup could resist. I'm sold. No. I'm not saying I don't believe it. It's just... Chestnut's a very particular little pup.
I understand. I've met lots of special needs pups. Some were abandoned, some have been on their own since they were born. If you want to gain their trust, it will take a longer time. Let me think. What about this? A brand new line of treats for puppies! I packed it with all sorts of delicious jerky. They're super yummy. No pup can resist it.
Kaz leans in for a stiff, introduces treats.
Sorry, the smell got me.
That's okay. But, I don't think Chestnut would like this. Chestnut is, a bit of a picky eater.
I see. Then maybe you want to give this one a go. Our most popular toy. It's a battery-powered bird that flaps like the real thing. Our kitties and puppies go nuts for it.
This looks great! But is it sturdy enough?
I'm afraid not. It's actually designed more for cats, and it's built to be lightweight, so I wouldn't call it sturdy. It should work for smaller dogs, though.
Chestnut's a big girl, with a big girl attitude.
Oh, that might not work then. Let me think. Oh, if you don't mind something a little old school, we do have another toy for bigger pups. It's actually more of a pillow. It doesn't have any bells or whistles, but it's really sturdy and great for gnawing. It's also infused with a calming scent to help soothe anxious pups. People can't really
Is that
smell
like
it.
a dog
Dogs usually
version
like
of
it a
catnip?
lot.
Oh, this is adorable!
Hold up.
Though, I'm not sure if Chestnut would care much about the scent with her sense of smell.
Is there a dog equivalent to catnip? Well, there isn't a single plant that causes the exact same type of euphoric reaction in all dogs as catnip does in cats. The spice anise is often called catnip for dogs or dognip. Huh. Cool. Alright. What you're saying sounds really weird.
So Chestnut is a big, picky, grumpy puppy with a weak sense of smell? That sounds kinda weird. What's weird about that? Every puppy's different. Chestnut's just got her own little quirks.
Chestnut is
I'll take
definitely
this
an
one,
ethereal. A sturdy little cushion. Whoa, look at that! Highly recommended by Karen. This is the most durable dog toy at Fluffy. A small cushion. Wonder which special pup Lucia plans to win over with it. It looks like a fluffy cushion, alright. I love how the devs actually make this look very believable as a cushion. Like, dang.
You got it. Hope it helps you bond with that special little pup of yours.
Oh, it definitely will.
Lucia takes the cushion kindly recommended and rushes off towards the hollow. But it'll catch up quick. Alright. Okay, let's see
Where
what
are
we
we
can
going?
use.
There's no class today.
Who should we get? Who should we get?
My dream seems to have become a reality.
Cool.
I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster.
Okay, let's take each one.
How about a reading before we go?
Okay, confirm squad. Alright. Character intro. When Lucia activates special attack, extra special attack. Let's just follow up chain attack or ultimate. All squad members gain sheer force boost. Okay. Cool.
Let me think. All right, let's head that way.
Alright.
Huh? Isn't that
I think that's Chestnut.
strange? This place was nice and quiet last time I was here. By nice and quiet, you mean there weren't this many ethereals?
Nope.
Thank goodness you guys are here. I was this close to being
I ended
killed.
the fight before the
Sneaky
dialogue
little
could
hottie totally set me
catch up.
Huh? Which hottie are you talking about? Among the pack of ethereals that surrounded you, I didn't see any.
Oh, maybe you didn't see it. There was a smaller hottie, just about waist high. That one right there. It lured me all the way here and got me ambushed by all those ethereals.
Never heard of anything like that before. An ethereal pulling tricks on people? How did it trick you?
It ran ahead like it wanted me to chase it, you know?
That's pretty weird.
It's not that weird. You young folks shouldn't underestimate how crafty those things can be.
No, I mean, you are pretty weird, mister. In the Hollow, most people run away from ethereals. That little hot tea from earlier, if you want to dodge it, it'd be easier than a Thanatos dodging a blast crawler. Why did you even chase it?
I didn't chase it. Look, I was minding my own business in the Hollow, and that hottie ran at me out of the blue, with a whole pack of ethereals behind it to ambush me.
Now that's interesting. I've only heard of symbiotic ethereals in Hollow Zero being able to command other ethereals. Maybe that little hottie has what it takes to be the next Nineveh.
I don't get what you're on about. You run into ethereals in the Hollow, you eliminate them. That's just the way it is. Instead of taking down that ethereal, you're now blaming me? That is just absurd.
It's important to know that your enemy is in the Hollow, yeah?
Mister, my friend just saved you. She's trying to learn more about the ethereals so we don't end up in the same mess as you.
You?
Frustrated by the questions from Lucia that he could answer, the investigator snaps and storms off. Huh. Pussy.
Roxy, do you think I'm absurd too?
I'm sure you got your reasons. I'm already used to how unique. I'm sure you got your
Of course
reasons.
not. I'm sure you have your reasons. Ethereals might be dangerous, but strangers aren't always any better. That's the real rule of surviving in the Hollow. Ah, I knew it! Hell, we're totally in sync! Like how Arimon and Spectre always find each other in the dark! Plus, that investigator earlier was quite the weird one. I mean, that's the first time I've ever heard anyone accuse Chestnut of hurting someone.
Who's Chestnut?
Wait, Chestnut? Who? You mean that little hot tea the investigator was talking about?
Yeah! Chestnut is a good girl.
I knew it.
Ever since I met Chestnut, she's never harmed anyone from outside the Hollow. More than once, she quietly led me to injured investigators so I could help them. This one time, right around here, my carrot stopped working. Chestnut just happened to stroll by and guided me out.
Hottie, rescue dog.
Tea? Working as a rescue dog in the Hollow? Are you serious? And here I thought your ideas from earlier were wild.
There's other reasons, of course, but I trust Chestnut. She's always been gentle and kind. What's strange is, the last few times I saw her, I kept feeling like someone was tagging her, tracking her. Just like that guy from earlier.
But in cereal being friendly, those other reasons must be really important.
A kind and gentle ethereal? I need a second to process it. Those other reasons must be really important.
It's a long story. Let's talk about it when we get back.
Okay.
And thanks to that weirdo earlier, I didn't even get the chance to give Chestnut the toy I picked out. Let's look around a bit more. Maybe she's still nearby.
Yeah, we can find her. Her? Him?
I think
Her.
Chestnut went that way. Let's go take a look.
Alright.
Let's see you handle this. This is your last page. Leave it to me.
Radiant strike!
Come on.
Pretty, right?
Come on.
Let's make this quick. Obliterate form and spirit. Release.
Here we go.
I know you're there. You didn't hide your tail properly.
Did she actually understand that?
Of course. She always understood me. Aw, you don't like it?
Although this is the closest Chestnut has ever gotten to me, it seems she's not in the mood to play with me just yet. Should we head back? Yeah, okay. Because of me or because of Chestnut? But I think I know what you want to ask, so let's talk about it once we get out of here. Alright. That's an abrupt loading screen. Or is it crashed? I don't know. Oh, okay, it's not crashed. You leave the hollow with Lucia. Okay. Oh, sorry, I was typing something. You leave the hollow with Lucia and return to Silent Bay. What a shame. What's a shame?
Aww. Chestnut still wouldn't take my gift. Do you think that investigator spooked her? Maybe that's why she's being extra cautious today.
Let's try to find her again next time. Yeah.
Well, we can always head back to Lemnian Hollow next time and look for her again.
Okay. I hope we get to see Chestnut next time. Oh, right. I promised to tell you why I trust Chestnut, didn't I? Well, it has something to do with the night horror legend from my tribe. Long story short, Chestnut is a gift the night horror sent me in a dream.
I remember you mentioning that before.
I think I remember you mentioning the night horror, but you never said it sent you a gift. Can you tell me more about it?
You already know I'm one of the night watchers out on the fringes of New Eridu. We rest during the day, and we're active at night. The stories say that long ago, our ancestors fought a powerful ethereal. The battle lasted for days, and just before it fell, it released a final surge of power. Ever since then, it's haunted our dreams. Sometimes, when our people fall asleep at night, they dream of the night horror. And in their sleep, they walk straight into the hollow, drawn to its call. Just before the ether consumes them, before they become ethereals, they regain clarity for just a fleeting moment. Over time, we've come to realize that the more people who fall asleep, the stronger it becomes.
Is there a way to break the
What
curse?
a terrifying curse! Is there a way to break it?
No. That's why we moved to the outskirts of the city and stopped sleeping at night altogether. If we must rest, someone always stays awake to keep watch. The strange thing is, the night horror left more than just a curse. In the hollows, ethereals don't attack us. They see us like we're one of them. And this staff, it's the only weapon left from when our ancestors fought the night horror. It lets me mimic ethereal abilities. The chieftain said I was the most gifted of the younger generation, or something like that. I'm still not sure what made him decide that, but he gave this staff to me.
Have you ever dreamt about the night horror?
Wait, Lucia. You said the night watchers walk into the hollow in their sleep if they dream about the night horror. Have you ever dreamed of it before?
No, but I came really close once. It was a night not long ago. Granny was keeping watch for me. She was telling me stories of the night horror, how it's both feared and revered by our people. She even described the night horror she saw in her dreams. Just like everyone else said, a stunningly beautiful ethereal, almost godlike. That night, I dreamed of the night horror's gaze. It was looking at me. And in front of me, there was a little hottie. It looked tired, like it had been through a big fight. We stared at each other, like survivors meeting after a disaster, still cautious, still on edge. Not long after that dream, I met Chestnut right where the dream had guided me. She didn't seem eager to be friends, but she wasn't hostile either. And she treated the other outsiders kindly too. That's why I've always believed Chestnut is a gift. A little dog sent by the night horror.
The night horror was just being nice.
So, the night horror was just being nice?
I don't know, but I think Chestnut is such a good girl. If we can get along, maybe the conflict we saw in the dreams won't come true after all. And what if the night horror is just like Chestnut? What if we could communicate with it? Then maybe everything our people have endured could finally come to an end.
Yep.
Sounds silly, doesn't it?
No, no, not silly, not silly. It's perfectly reasonable.
Not at all. I get what you mean, Lucia. It's the Hollow. Who can say anything for sure?
Even among my own people, no one really believes me. Except for Ade and Granny.
User glances out the window, the night sky, blah 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 blah. Can't believe it's already this late, better make most of it now. I'm going back to sleep. Nope. Finally got away from home and there's no one to tell me what to do, so it's time to stir up some trouble. Today I'm gonna pull an all-morninger. All-morninger. Yeah, I haven't heard staying up early in the morning can really mess with your health. I used to think that was something only night watchers had to deal with. But later I found out whether it's outering of Waifu Peninsula, everyone looked just as lost and lifeless in the morning. People sleeping standing up in the cable cars, some stumbling into bamboo charging stations with their eyes barely open, others drifting into horrible tea shops asking for coffee. Clearly they're all taking damage from floating those early morning hours. Actually, it's because they stayed up all night. Really? But they just need to get some sleep in the morning, like Grandma told me. Besides, I clearly remember, Belle, when you wake up early, you also... Wait, we're getting off track? It's actually about Chestnut. I heard people often take morning walks with their pets at the beach at Silent Bay. Should we go check it out? I want to learn how do others get animals to like them. Right. Man with the bird. Wow. Wanna say hi to her? Hey there, little birdie. Chirp chirp. So cute. It's rare to see a bird willing to perch on so docilely on someone's shoulder. She's really friendly with people. If only my dog would rely on me like that. There are many chances she's just being lazy, not wanting to flap her own wings, and just wants to use me as her personal ride. The bird pecks the man's ear hard. After the man begs for mercy, the bird gently nuzzles her beak against the side of his face. You two are real close. I get it. Animals can be moody sometimes. As humans, we need to be good at having patience, but also seize the right moment to create opportunities for communication. That's right. I trust she won't hurt me, and she trusts I won't hurt her. Everything else is minor, though honestly this one did quite hurt quite a bit. Ouch. Okay. I get it. I trust that Chestnut won't hurt me, so next time she ignores me again, I'll say something to make her angry, but when she gets mad to bite me, I'll apologize. If a Chestnut bites someone, no worry, everything else is minor. Exactly, it's just a little dog. What trouble could your Chestnut possibly get into? He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Does he know? He doesn't know. Dejected girl. Hello, good morning. Bad morning, unfortunately. Woof, 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 woof. Alright, got it. So what do you want me to do now? A cocky little dog barks loudly a few more times, mixed with some impatient sneezes. Then he lifts his head and turns around, clearly a sign he wants to leave. The girl looking him heaves a heavy sigh and turns to ask Lucia. Sorry, what were you trying to say just now? I want to ask how you and your dog usually get along. Oh, it's simple. If he screams at me, I obey. If I don't obey, he screams, and then I obey. Doesn't sound like getting along to me. He always manages to cause even bigger trouble, and all I have to do is follow his bark and call. We are a heartless tyrant with endless energy, and his poor slave. That's pretty much it. Oh. Of course, I've thought about doing something about it, like starting a grand rebellion, grabbing him and jumping into the sea, ending it all once and for all. But then I thought, I'm not even a good swimmer as he is. What if he swims back to shore and tricks someone else, that innocent act of his? Wouldn't I just be letting another poor soul fall victim? Who says puppies aren't as fierce as ethereals. Suddenly a strange smile creeps across Liro's face as if remembering something exciting. But hey, humans live longer than dogs. In 10 years, when he gets old and has no energy left to bark and scream, and can't drag a whole table around the room just 'cause he's leashed to it, he won't be able to torture me anymore. When that time comes, we'll live forever in love, perfect harmony. The tyrant is clearly displeased with this and runs away screaming, probably not wanting to trick innocent humans. The girl rushes it without even managing to say goodbye. Oh, that was eventful. This example doesn't seem very helpful. All I learned is maybe I could chase after Chestnut until she's all tuckered out, and then stuff the pillow in her mouth. Lucia scribbles in a notebook but ends up tearing out the whole page in the end. Bruh. Okay. What about the last one? The turtle! No, the tortoise, sorry. The tortoise. Grandpa walking his turtle. Oh, it is a turtle. Grandpa walking his turtle. Hey Lassie, what's up? Hey sir, are you taking your turtle for a walk? The composed turtle raises its head slightly, nodding gently in acknowledgement. I tried. Old buddy here was my grandfather's good friend. He passed it down to my dad, and my dad passed it down to me. Technically, I should call it... you know what? Let's not get into that. Your grandfather's a good friend. Lucia counted her fingers, trying to figure out the generational relationship between the two elderly folks. Many years ago, when I first got it from my dad, I was still young. Back then, I found it too lazy and slow, so I just kept it in a water tank. It seemed to know I looked down on it, so it gave me a cold shoulder too. But over these past few years, I've grown old and can't walk much anymore. It forgave me for neglecting it before. Now it's willing to keep me company when I go out to suck up the sun. That's nice. I wish I could have a quiet moment with my dog too, but I don't think she likes getting too close to me. Take it easy, young one. When words fail us, we can still speak through actions. Simply keep communicating with them and they'll eventually understand. Alright, so that's how you interact with animals. Still got a lot to learn, but I feel like Chestnut is also trying hard to get closer to me. Maybe. Though she didn't accept my gift, she wasn't completely indifferent. Today was the closest she's ever gotten to me, but how do I gain your trust? How about try to keep believing in her? So you mean even though I saw Chestnut being hostile toward that investigator tonight, I still gave her the pillow, so Chestnut was willing to get close because she thought I believed she was a good ethereal. Makes sense? Just like what Graham said earlier, Chestnut understood me. Yeah. Chestnut was really unfriendly with him, totally different from how I'd seen her treat others before, and how she treats both of us. I'd like to believe that Chestnut made her own judgment after observing him. Although I don't know yet for the reason, as an ethereal, Chestnut being so friendly is already a miracle that defies nature and goes against instincts. I don't want to let her down. Probably because it's her usual bedtime. Lucia seems pretty sleepy already. Go get some rest now. Alright. Tonight's hollow bedtime tales ends here. Even for our planned Orno morninger, this has gone way too long. Need to wait out of here before the night's emissary's magic wears off. I'll come find you when there's any new developments. Alright, leave story. Cool. Like a princess from a fairy tale must leave when the time runs out. Lucia waves goodbye, pulls up her hood, and... Yep, okay. Tales of the Dreamless 2. Let's continue. You're about to enter immersive storyline. Sure, hold on. Let me check. Okay, let me check something. Hold up. Rising, which no. Uh, mm, all right, let's continue. Sorry, I was talking with someone just now. You've never needed a bedtime alarm at home. After all, wise reminder are more reliable than any clock. But tonight, a familiar visitor will be coming over. This is a nice shot. Lucia sent a message but didn't explain what's going on. I'll ask her when she gets here. I can ignore Wise's curfew and stay out having fun again. As promised, you'll make the visitor arise in the dead of night once again. Uh-oh. What happened?
What happened? Don't panic. Take your time and tell me slowly.
It's the night horror. There's word in my tribe that the night horror has returned. Our old chieftain. He sleepwalked into Lemnian Hollow, and no one's seen him since.
What?
What? Was it an accident?
A few days ago, some people came to speak with the chieftain. They asked if any night watchers would volunteer to sleep at night so they could follow the sleepwalkers into the hollow and find the night horror. They promised they only wanted to learn more about the night horror's powers, and if anything went wrong, they'd wake us right away. But for everyone's safety, the chieftain said no. Not long after, people overheard the chieftain arguing with someone loudly.
Sounds suspicious.
That sounds suspicious. Do you think those people were involved? Since they got turned down, they forced the chieftain to sleepwalk?
But they left right after they spoke with the chieftain. No one saw them return or sneak into the tribe. It looked like the chieftain just began sleepwalking because of the night horror, and following the fate of all night watchers, returned to the Hollow's embrace.
Yeah, something's off.
Something's definitely off here.
I've been carrying the staff he gave me, and I still remember his words. Maybe all night watchers will eventually embrace their fate, sleepwalking back into the hollow and becoming one of the ethereals. But until that day comes, we live as people. We live our lives to the fullest. So if anyone took away the chance of him living his life to the fullest, even if it was the night horror itself, I need to know why.
Okay.
Where are we going? There's no class today.
Who do we choose? Who do we choose? Let's choose. I'm
What
going.
brings you here this
I'm
time?
going with
Allow me
Yishuan
to
again.
watch over you.
Let's see. Sorry, got distracted there. Okay, confirm squad, and let's roll out. This is a spot I was told about earlier at this area. Why does it look so familiar? You've been here before? Think so. Let me think. Seems to be near a path Chestnut often takes. I've run into her here a few times before. Weird. Is it really It's just a coincidence? Anyway, I search around for any traces of the chieftain. The chieftain might have left.
A crossroads. I see marks by the roadside. Let's check them out.
Marks? Unremarkable vegetation. Thankfully, these lands haven't been corrupted yet. All this fluffy, dense moss around here will take at least a month to grow into the thickness and height. There's no sign of broken trampled branches on any of the plants either. But definitely be no in that viney area. They're covered in tiny thorns. No way anyone will be able to get through there safely. Hollow botany. This isn't the right way. Let's go look elsewhere. Alright. Strange marks. Taking a look. There are indents from fiery serpent explosions, footprints left by husker and imprints from Balti's great shield, and marks carved when the archiver set down his legs nearby. No sign of humans, no neatly dressed investigators, no barefoot hollow raiders, and certainly no shoe-wearing ethereals, nothing. How can you tell all that? Let's check out another spot. Okay. There's nothing down there, right? Let's see. Okay, the road's blocked anyway. Woo. Okay. I've checked here. What about here? Scattered footprints. Lucia carefully examines the footprints on the ground. Hard to believe we almost missed such obvious clues. Should be this way. Are you sure it's a chieftain? Well, to be optimistic, I think these look like the footprints left by members of the Nightcrawler tribe searching for a chieftain after he went sleepwalking and disappeared. Besides, this area is usually deserted, yet there are multiple sets of footprints, all fresh and undisturbed by ethereals. Okay, I'll trust your judgment then. If it wasn't about the chieftain, we should still check it out. I trust your judgment. Let's go. It's quiet. There's not a lot of. Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon.
Ethereals seem kinda riled up today.
Huh? How do you know that? They all look the same to me.
See the glow around their cores? It's shifting fast. Much faster. About 20% quicker than usual.
Wow, you can tell?
Anything here? Nope. Whoa! It's the big guy.
It's a hater.
You actually know this ethereal? With the chieftain?
No, not like that. But if the chieftain had turned into an ethereal, he would be a far stronger one than this.
Come on.
Go chieftain, I guess.
High-rank ethereals never get along. So if one is flexing its muscle here, it might actually be good news for us.
Cycle of yin and yang.
Oh, this one's tough. Like, actually decently tough.
Lumber in the middle. Everything's already ready.
Gracious strike! Rest amidst the ice!
Where are you going?
Concentrate!
Thanatos Sun! Pretty, right?
Strength and finesse. The noise is
Unbearable. Fall into the endless abyss! In the name of the night emissary!
A little smashing could do the trick.
Evil shall be purged.
Here we go. Last one.
Keep your guard up.
Kablam! Lucia walks around the area and finds a few markers, which seem to put her more at ease. I hate to break it to you, but that ethereal you just saw was definitely a hater. Yeah, haters be hating, I guess. What am I saying? They were all exalted priests before turning into ethereals. Why? From what I know, making hater requires some prep work, so to speak. It's the Exalted's exclusive cheese, made with unique techniques and extra long fermentation. Sorry, I suddenly lost my appetite for cheese too. Let's just talk about something more cheerful. The people who came to rescue the chieftain left a mark. It means something like he's alright now and everyone's gone back, but something seems off around here. I better get out quick. Not sure, some efficient mark. Sometimes night watchers encounter troublesome situation in the hollows, so let our kid know about our predicament. We've established a unique and comprehensive system of markers. The message left behind this time, it matches what I felt. Let's take a look around. Yeah, I have this faint feeling that something is making the ethereals around here restless. We're careful, we might find something good. And I haven't seen Chestnut today. Ugh. What I mean is, since the chieftain is fine, we should continue our previous research until we get new information. If I remember correctly, there should be an ethereal around here that'd be perfect for research. That will be Chestnut, right? Yep. Okay, let's go find Chestnut then, huh? Lucia keeps scanning surroundings, wondering why ethereals are acting so strangely.
No other clues nearby, huh?
Oh, what was that?
Huh? Chestnut? Did you come looking for me to hang out? Oh, you mean you want us to follow you? Come on, let's follow her.
Hold on, just like that?
Let's go! We've entered the Hollow so many times, but this is the first time we've had a tour service!
Wait, watch out for ethereals! And I don't mean Chestnut.
Oh, okay.
Emergency! Excuse me, coming through. Sorry, pardon me.
Yeah, she can handle herself.
Sorry! Whew, looks like everyone's in a rush today.
Weren't we supposed to be looking for clues? I think I just hit my steps for the day.
Chestnut, what is it you're leading me to?
Don't tell me we'll get all the way there just to find out she was chasing after a lost chew toy or something. Are we
Maybe.
finally here?
Wait, that's... Kieran? And what's that beside him?
Chestnut is a dog. Before Lucia could take Kieran, more excited as Zeros comes swarming in, and Chestnut seems to want to join the fight. Chestnut must be dreaming, so a Hati is helping us beat up other ethereals. Watch out, Chestnut, here I come.
Wanna play a game?
It takes some time to wake up Lucia's fellow night watcher.
Kieran? Kieran! Are you okay?
Lucia? What are you doing here?
I heard about the chieftain. I came here to see if there were any clues. What about you? Did you also sleepwalk into this hollow?
I don't really remember. I asked a friend to keep watch for me, but somehow I still ended up sleepwalking. Before you guys woke me up, I had no idea I was here.
Did your friend doze off too?
It's pretty late. Maybe that friend of yours also dozed off.
I don't know. I saw him as a friend. But maybe he didn't see me the same way. He's always in an investigator outfit. Last time I ran into trouble in the hollow, he was the one who saved me. Lucia knows. When things go south in the hollow, we Night Watchers are always the first ones to be abandoned. It's rare for anyone to turn back for us.
Just because ethereals don't attack you?
What? Why? Just because you don't get attacked by ethereals, they treat you like you're some kind of freak?
Especially when the ethereals come swarming, it really becomes apparent that we're Night Watchers. But then again, I guess it's not always intentional. Sometimes people genuinely can't tell. In the chaos, a Night Watcher in a helmet doesn't look that different from a frenzied maniac or a vicious striker.
Hold on, someone's texting me. Okay. That's crazy.
That's crazy. But there's something strangely funny about it, too. Sorry. I shouldn't laugh at it.
In dangerous situations, people tend to turn on anyone they see as different. When panic hits, those so-called teammates usually choose to abandon us first. And they always say things like, "You'll be fine. The ethereals won't attack you. Just hide here. We'll come back for you when we can."
But most of the time, no one comes back for us.
That's why, after that guy saved me, I really thought he was a true friend.
I understand what you mean. But has he been acting strange lately?
Strange. Well, lately, he's been asking a lot about the night horror. And really digging into things like how we communicate with ethereals. Does that count?
Communicate with ethereals?
Yeah, he saw me trip over a beholder engine once. It just looked at me and left me alone. Didn't attack me or anything. After that, he got it into his head that Night Watchers must be able to communicate with ethereals. It has the power to calm them down. By the way, speaking of calming and communicating with ethereals, isn't that your specialty, Lucia?
Kieran points at Lucia's notebook and staff, looking confused.
You mean those ethereals I summoned? Oh, that wasn't me controlling them. That was just an optical delusion. I layered some visual effects on top of simulated ethereal attack patterns, so it looks like they're there, but it's all just illusion.
I see. But what about this thing?
Kieran, all confused, points at Chestnut, who is crouching quietly nearby.
Oh, that's Chestnut.
This ethereal's been sitting there quietly this whole time. I thought maybe it could understand us. Wait, Is it one of your illusions too?
Ah, yes, totally. When sitting still, she doesn't use much ether, so she looks really well behaved. But if you try to make her do something, she can be a little slow.
So we just does a certain pretending to be cast as some kind of magic.
This illusion isn't doing very well. I'll have to practice more later. Aw, I was gonna ask her to do something else too.
Oh, I see. This ethereal looks insanely real. I've seen some of your illusions before, but this one... Seems like you've improved your skills again. Congrats.
I guess so. Thanks.
But even with the staff passed down in our tribe, you still can't really control ethereals. Does that mean what the guy's after? Controlling or communicating with ethereals was never actually possible in the first place?
Not completely impossible.
Manipulating the ether environments to control ethereal behavior isn't totally far-fetched. Take Geppetto from Hollow Zero. It could even command other ethereals to launch ambushes. But this strange device here? I doubt it can pull off anything close to what Geppetto could do.
If we're talking about massive symbiotic ethereals like Geppetto, then yeah, it could definitely manipulate the ether environment in a large area. But I feel like we don't really need something that extreme to influence ethereal behavior. If we just want to change how ethereals behave, then maybe suppressing or stimulating their ether activity levels could do the trick.
As expected from our ethereal expert. Have you seen anything like that before?
No, but the ethereals we encountered earlier were unusually agitated, as if they'd been provoked by something. Do you think it could be because of this device? And don't forget the chieftain's disappearance. What if someone's using the Night Watcher's abilities to try and communicate with ethereals, or to test how much they can control them?
Are you saying that someone's been experimenting on us? Using our ability to sleepwalk our lives? For research?
That's right. They probably want to exploit the Night Watcher's abilities to locate the night horror and research how to communicate with ethereals.
This theory actually lines up with how we've been treated during Hollow joint operations.
But it's just a theory for now. We shouldn't
It's a
jump to
conspiracy.
conclusions. We need more leads, like figuring out what this strange device actually does.
Okay, I'll keep you posted on what's going on back in the tribe.
With that promise, Kieran takes a leave.
Weird little thing. Belle! Come take a look at this thing!
Ether amplifier? This device is some kind of ether amplifier. If I'm not mistaken, the way it channels ether is somewhat similar to my staff. Was that ethereal now also an illusion? Of course not, they were real ethereals just now. Even more agitated than usual, Lucia glances at the direction Kieran went. Actually, my staff can indeed influence the behavior of ethereals. Influence how? And since my staff can knead ethereal into a ball, it occasionally emits intense light like the core of an ethereal, binding those ethereals that still have vision. If that ethereal isn't nice to me, I'll catch it off guard and bonk it on its head. Okay? Just kidding. I notice you've been kind of out of it. Lost in thought in 1 minute, nervous and talking nonsense and nice. Feeling better now? Let's talk about this machine first. Looks like it's what's making the ethereals around here so restless. Chieftain's sleepwalking and Kieran's blackout. They're probably connected to whoever put this thing here. But who could have done this? The person behind it all. Could they also know about the staff passed down from my ancestors? Wait. Looks like more serials are coming. Uh-oh. You and Lucia turns toward the source of the sound. Familiar figures come into view. It's just at the back. And brought along some cushion from before.
Chestnut? Wow! You like this pillow, don't ya? Thanks so much for today. Will you come play with me again next time? Yes, she'll come too. It's a promise then.
Who will come to? Me? It was nice meeting you, Chestnut.
Okay. Interesting. As Chestnut's enthusiastic invitation, you pet its head and tail just as hard as you imagine. You can make him feel the violent ether flowing through its body. But these, well, okay. After you and Lucia spend quite a while, you'll let them say goodbye and return to Violet Heights. Alright. Dawn approaches. It's about time Lucia usually leaves, but she seems to be deep in thought about something. What's on your mind, Lucia?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just wondering why the chieftain chose to give me the staff. If a family in Eridu had been holding on to a secret weapon, you'd expect it to go to someone powerful. Someone who could last the longest in the Hollow. Or someone who's best at taking down ethereals, right? Not that the Night Watchers believe whoever slays the most ethereals is the strongest, but I don't exactly have any other qualities that stand out.
You really know the ethereals.
But you really know the ethereals. The staff is a relic left behind after the Night Watchers confronted the Night Horror. Giving it to the person who understands the Night Horror best totally makes sense.
That does make a lot of sense. Actually, I've always had doubts about the true purpose of this staff. For decades, our chieftains have used it to fend off ethereals and protect our people from hollow disasters. But for me, defeating ethereals was never the goal. I wanted to understand them. Even among the Night Watchers, some say I've strayed too far from tradition.
I kinda figured.
Right. You've always had a special interest in ethereals. I don't think I've asked before, but what made you want to study them in the first place?
Ethereals. Some are born from the Hollow itself. Some are the continuation of life in the Hollow. Some of them feel like projections of who we are in the Hollow. Others are quite literally the people we once knew. I keep wondering, when someone is corrupted and becomes an ethereal, when they lose their sanity and identity in the Hollow, is there really no way to bring them back? If we see the Hollow as our enemy, then it's nearly invincible. No matter how strong you are, I don't think anyone can wipe out every last Hollow. But if one day we could uncover all the secrets of the ethereals, or if the Hollow itself could answer us, then maybe there's still a chance to bring our lost loved ones home. We can't change what's already happened, but maybe we can still move toward a future where we no longer have to live in fear of the Hollow.
Maybe.
Maybe. But, Lucia, those are some big questions. Perhaps the old chieftain gave you that staff because he believes in your search for the truth.
Is that so?
Lucia may have said a lot of confusing things. She doesn't seem to borrow herself.
Well, there's no way the two of us can figure everything out just by thinking. Let's not stress ourselves out. Phew. So much has happened tonight. I'm exhausted. I should head home and get some rest. But I'm sure we can find out more about the chieftain and Kieran. Once I hear something new, I'll let you know.
Maybe it's because both the chieftain and Kieran are safe. Lucia has a cheerful melody. Okay. It's hard to believe I actually touched an ethereal, a living ethereal, moving, and an independent own volition. Yes. Lucia is so amazing. This is so exciting. What kind of adventure will she take me on next? But I'm just feeling a little sleepy. Head back now. Okay, let's leave the story. Alright, part 3 of 3. Let's go. While wandering around Fun Heights, you run into Ridari. This is a rare visitor. Lucia said she had something super amazing to tell us tonight, so she asked us to meet her at Mystic Wares. But before she could say a word, after rushing here, she got a message. Someone called Kieran and just left right away. You behind the others were also completely confused. But since their families were waiting, they headed back home. Though I think you might know what's really going on. I do. If you know about it, then I can rest easy. Lucia said she and Chestnut were waiting for you wants you to meet at the spot. Yidari handed over a page with notes, clearly hastily written, torn from Lucia's notebook. I'm on it. Let's wait until we get back, then you can tell me what really happened. Whatever she did shows she had better wit worth it. Or else she's going to have a treat to treat us to Yamcha-sen at the very least. You sound kinda like Yuza when you said that. I can't hide anything from you. We'll wait outside the hollow for you to bring Lucia back. But who is Chestnut? A dog. Yeah, a dog.
Where are we going? There's no class today.
You know what? Let's just take Yuzu. Why not? Look, our little guide is in position. Woof, woof. You're so smart. No matter how many times I look at it, the whole thing just feels so weird. What are you muttering about? We're deep in Lemnian Hollow now. I've been here before. The sadness investigator is really hiding in here, plotting something. I wonder how Kieran managed to track him down. What if he is the one that is plotting things? Huh? Never thought that one before, huh? Never mind that for now. The terrain around here is pretty tricky. So stick close to me and our guide Chestnut. Whimper. Okay. Chestnut seems particularly excited. Seems like he was pretty happy about that hollow adventure last time. Alright.
Let's just follow Chestnut.
Okay.
Whether it's the suspicious investigator we saw earlier, or... Chestnut should remember their scent.
What's the scattered documents? Chestnut left a club mark here next to some scattered documents. Not bad, Chestnut's marking really help. To be honest, if someone can spot a few claw marks, they probably wouldn't miss these documents either. Oh, I get it. Lucia's trying positive reinforcement dog training. Wait, what's written here is about Chestnut. From a reliable source, a smaller than average Hati, usually active in Times 1's Hills area. After repeated observation, it can be found that the target displays affection and almost no hostility towards non-ethereal beings. It appears that communication with the target is possible. Chosen as a research subject, the capture plan is as follows. The document is vague, but it's almost certain that they're all about Chestnut. Heck, some parts even mentioned Lucia. So just as I thought, the person was after Chestnut from the very beginning. We need to find him quickly. And what does reliable source mean? Could someone be feeding them information about Chestnut? Right.
Where are you going?
Leave this part to me. Not even close.
Alright. Oh, a broken phone. Who left this? That's a huge ass phone. What the hell? Like, compare the size of the phone with Yuzuha's hands. Look at that. It's huge! What the hell? Wait. Yeah. Like compare it with Lucia's book, right? That is gigantic. Whose phone is that? A phone that was left in a hurry, damaged, but not fatally. What the? Looks like that person's phone. Let's check it out. Lucia immediately turned the phone on. So she does know. Thank you for your referral. Collaboration has been going quite well. However, allow me to bring you news of that haughty gentleman. Be seeing you many time. Oh no, if you had the chance to meet her again, you likely won't recognize me anymore, so farewell. What does that mean? Looks like his partner betrayed him. Huh. You mean the guy who accused us for siding with ethereals might have already turned into an ethereal? Tch. You okay? It's not your fault. No, it's not that. I was just thinking, if we had saved him in time, wouldn't it be fun to see that face of that person who was so eager to say final farewell? Right.
Lucia, I'll face the enemy head on.
Sure, leave it to me! Don't be mad! Ready, steady, strike!
A little remote.
Not even close!
Yeah. Alright. Let us continue. A lost briefcase? Okay. Chestnut seems to have torn open a briefcase here. The thing inside likely also belongs to the investigator. I'm not sure what happened, but that person or hero must be nearby. That the person? It's a Dullahan?
Yeah, you were right, Lucia. He's close.
Sorry. I'll have to send you back to the Hollow.
This day to learn! You back!
Don't look down on me. Wanna play a game?
Get careful. This attack is gonna be tricky. That's as far as you go.
Okay.
Time to keep you away! Faithful companion! Here's my call!
The big guy.
I feel like there's an endless stream of ethereals heading this way.
Easy. Yep. They know exactly what they're after. If this keeps up, we're toast. We need to take out the amplifier now.
Sure, leave it to me!
Alright, take it out.
Well.
I knew it!
The device
It
is
was
broken.
him!
Guess you'll have to pay
What'd
me
I
back
tell
for
ya?
that.
What'd I tell ya?
It's you.
As expected from one of my own. So much for being close to the ethereals.
I knew it.
When it's time to strike, you don't even flinch, do you?
Kieran?
Oh, did I surprise you? Honestly, I was more surprised by you and the old man.
You mean the chieftain? He sleepwalked into the Hollow because of you?
Yeah. I figured someone like him, sitting at the top for so long, would have caught the Night Horror's attention. But nope. He's swallowed by Lemnian Hollow just like anyone else.
Why are you doing this?
Because he was just a coward, standing in the way. A few days ago, some higher-ups came looking for him. They made him an offer, but he turned it down on the spot. When I confronted him about it, he acted like he was some righteous hero and told me off like I was some kind of traitor. You are a hypocrite, just like him. No wonder he gave the staff to you.
You call us hypocrites, but you'll do whatever it takes to get what you want, even if it means hurting others.
Whatever it takes. After years of glorified legends, everyone forgets. The Night Watcher's power was taken from the ethereals to begin with.
taken from the ethereals? Wait.
The Night Watcher's power was taken from the ethereals? What do you mean?
Well, well. Lucia didn't tell you? There's another version of how the Night Watchers came to be. Our ancestors didn't just encounter the Night Horror by chance. They knew what it was capable of. They knew it could control other ethereals. The entire tribe went after it, hoping to defeat it and seize its power. But when the Night Horror unleashed its final surge of energy, half the tribe turned into ethereals on the spot. The rest barely survived. The only reason they were acknowledged by the Hollow was because they sacrificed their own kin.
That's just another ancient rumor.
Stop lying to yourself. Do you really believe you can strike a deal with the ethereals and not pay the price?
Yeah.
Stop twisting the facts. Even if that story is true, it's got nothing to do with what's happening now. What exactly are you trying to say?
We've spent our lives hiding in the shadows, shaped by traits we never asked for. Just because the ethereals don't attack us, those who live in the city see us as freaks. Like we're invisible. Like we don't matter. When disaster hits, whether it's in the city or in the hollows, we're always the ones they abandon first. Back when New Eridu was founded, public security declared all survivors had been safely relocated to New Eridu. And us? We were still running for our lives. Caught between companion hollows, stumbling over the bodies of our own kin, crying as we counted who didn't make it. Tell me, did anyone come for us? Lucia, don't you want to change our lives for the better?
Even if we were to leave all this behind, it shouldn't come at the cost of our people's lives.
Who are you waiting for to come and uphold justice? Being seen as kin by the ethereals, walking freely through the hollows. This is the Night Horror's blessing! We should use this gift to earn power, to gain recognition. Isn't that what we deserve? If it means a better future for everyone, then what do a few sacrifices matter?
But the
Man, this
price
guy
you're
is
paying
fucked
for
up.
that future, is it really your so-called gift? Or is it the lives of your own kin? What is it you really want? A place for our tribe to survive? A stamp of approval from New Eridu? Or something else?
Those sacrifices were just inevitable casualties. It's nothing compared to what we gave up when we first fought the Night Horror. Besides, after the early trials, I finally found better test subjects and stronger allies to back me. Everything's going smoothly now.
Better test subjects? Are you talking about me?
Lucia, you're so full of yourself. Though I too used to think you were some kind of prodigy, summoning ethereals out of thin air. But now, you're just a coward with a fancy stick, putting on cheap tricks, hiding behind research, while running away from your fate! I couldn't care less whether you live or die.
What is it you're after? Chestnut or the staff?
Obviously both.
That staff was entrusted to me by the chieftain. After everything you've done, you still have the nerve to ask for it? And Chestnut? Chestnut is my friend. She is a free ethereal. I will not let you take her away!
Oh, save the speech. I've heard it all before. The Night Horror is watching over the conflicts, gifts from your dreams. But you've never even dreamed of the Night Horror. You are just making up stories to hide the fact that it never chose you. The only reason you stumbled upon this rare hottie in the first place was because I slipped up. And I'm here to fix that. It's time things go back on track now.
You treat our people with even less care and compassion than Nineveh does the Hornets.
Let's get him.
I don't believe a word you say.
Let's beat him
and
up.
I won't let you hurt anyone else just to feed your ambition.
Come on, let's beat him up.
You didn't really think that half-finished prototype you destroyed earlier was my only backup plan, did you? Not everyone can stand to see the Night Watcher's rare gift go to waste. My ally supports my research generously. They've even thrown in a little extra firepower. So hand them over. Your magic stick. The gullible little ethereal you tricked. And you, my new test subject. If you surrender now, maybe I'll even spare you from getting torn up too badly before I put you to use.
Alright. Whoa. Come on.
Time for a surprise! You're about to run out! Go,
Alright. Boom, boom, boom.
Piece of cake! Freeze first!
Come on.
I got this!
I should have went with Yishuan.
Wanna play a game? Enough talk! Let's go!
Noise. Unbearable.
Go into the endless abyss!
Drawn from countless legends.
I really should have went with Yishuan.
Smashing should do the trick.
Rest amidst the ice.
Time to payback!
Time to rally for the next attack.
Where are you going?
Uh-oh.
Freeze-bird shockwave!
Come on. Go.
Watch out!
So, looks like the staff didn't make you stronger. Why don't you give it back to me? I won't allow you to disgrace the relic of my ancestors!
Chestnut. I will never give the staff to you. Instead of using it to hurt people or treating it as a bargaining chip, I would rather use it to make new friends in the hollows.
Oh! She cloned her.
They aren't illusions? They're real ethereals?
Oh wait, they're real.
You're a monster!
See? The hollow has answered my call.
You freak!
Maybe. But if you were really blessed by the night horror, how'd you end up being defeated by a freak and a little hot tea?
I underestimated you.
No. What you underestimated was what you kept talking about. The gift. You always saw our abilities in the Hollow as some kind of superior gift. And you see the city people as enemies who abandon us. And when it came down to it, you forgot that we've been acknowledged by the Hollow and chose their machine instead.
I was only borrowing their power.
Most people see ethereals as enemies. But when you try to exploit their power and get burned by your own betrayal, it's hard to play the victim then, isn't it? When you spoke so passionately about our tribe's place in the world, I thought you understood that.
Are you defending the ethereals now?
That's a wild take.
Whoa, that is a wild take. And for the record, Lucia never stood by when ethereals were hurting people.
You see the Night Watcher's power as leverage or a weapon for revenge. I see it as a way to understand the world. I want to learn about ethereals because the Hollow is their home. They're born there. They exist there. And they return there. I want to learn from them.
Not because you also want to find the night horror?
That's only part of it. I want to find it, to speak with it, to try and fix the situation we're in. But that doesn't mean I'll stop trying to understand the other ethereals along the way.
Chestnut lets out a noise sneeze from the side. What about Chestnut?
Wait, what about Chestnut? There's still so much we haven't figured out about her.
Chestnut, I might never be able to fully understand you. This is probably goodbye for us.
The singing stops abruptly, replaced by a soft, eager whimpering.
You never said who your ally was, but I'm guessing they already know about Chestnut, don't they?
That's right. I won't lie. I did promise my ally I'd bring back an ethereal that could talk to humans. He's very interested. So, make your choice, Lucia. Stay with her, wait for them to find her, and watch as she's dissected, destroyed? Or let her go deeper into the Hollow and never see her again.
No need for threats. I know what you mean. People like us, strange, sometimes invisible to others. If we don't live among our own, it's nearly impossible to find someone else who's just as special, a real friend. Thankfully, I met my friends. Friends with genuine kindness, some patience, and a little passion.
Did Karen say something like that?
Sounds familiar. Who said that again? Wait, wasn't that what Karen said? The way to get puppies to like you?
Friends. You mean the kind of friend who sends 2 messages in the morning when they wake up, then leaves you unread all day until finally replying right before bed?
Hey, I'm right here.
Hey, are you night blind or just stuck in your own little bubble? I'm Lucia's friend, and I'm standing right here. I stayed up way past my bedtime to be here. Don't act like I'm invisible.
See? Staying close doesn't mean you have to talk to each other all the time. We live in different moments, but that doesn't keep me and my friends apart. Now, before I say my proper goodbye to one of my best friends, Chestnut, and hand you over to public security, I've got one last question. That ether amplifier of yours, what are its side effects?
What?
Right before I summoned the brave little hotties, I felt a strange power surge through me. In this area, only that amplifier could have caused something like that. But what's the price?
You think that machine summoned those hotties? It's impossible. You've destroyed that thing completely. And as your tribesman, I didn't feel anything unusual. Maybe it's time you face it. You're just something that can't be explained. You're a...
Say it. Say it. Is that the only word you know?
Oh, wait. If that word is all you've got left, then maybe just stop talking.
Freak! Okay, I'm sorry. It's like something only angsty teenagers would say. Hear it one too many times, and it feels like getting brushed by Sordidus's tentacles. Ugh. Anyway, I'm taking you to public security. Our tribe isn't some lawless land. Now, it's time to say goodbye.
Deductedly, Chestnut turns to face Lucia. Chestnut is absent from the battle, but somehow she made her way back in the small pillow. Lucia gave her a lock eyes, but alive relief, and neither ready to say goodbye.
He's right. You'll be freer and safer if you stay away from me. Head for the deepest part of the Hollow, as far as you can go. Be wary of humans the way they're wary of you, but don't hurt them. If we're lucky, maybe we'll meet again. Good girl, Chestnut. Go on. I will never
No.
forget you.
She's gone. That's sad. Lucia watches the little ethereal trots off with a pillow in his mouth. The gentle purple like high tea feels like a dream, as if it never exists in this time and space at all.
I already miss you.
New teaching hollow, strange creation records and more. After an adventure that defies all instincts and natural order, the entrance to his body. This was a fruitful. Now returns watching the Night Watchers who gain the powers from it.
Fine.
Lucia said she needs to deal with Kieran first and will be back in a bit. So sleepy, let's take a break. So much happened. One day I haven't got the chance doing. Will you ever see her again? Don't know. After taking a short break, you wake up by your phone's notification sound. Sure enough, it's a message from Lucia. Nom 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 nom. Okay. Oh, Lucia's here. Well, you're finally here. You all done?
I borrowed a vacant house from Monato so Kieran could stay there. The chieftain said someone will come pick him up, an officer who's familiar with our tribe's affairs. That investigator who turned into an ethereal wasn't exactly a good person, but Kieran still has to take responsibility.
Yeah. Guess that's a wrap.
Great. I'm glad things have settled down. But I can't help thinking, isn't there still something we haven't figured out?
Yeah, we still don't know anything about Kieran's ally. There might still be someone out there waiting to take advantage of the Night Watchers. It's unsettling.
But your research goes on?
Unsettling? That doesn't sound like you, Lucia. But either way, you're going to keep up with your research, right?
Of course! Even if I won't be seeing Chestnut as often anymore. And I can't upload our videos or tell the world there's an ethereal in the Hollow who can actually communicate with humans. Chestnut gave me the courage to keep going. I've made some real progress this time.
You mean the Hollow, right?
Progress? Oh, you mean the Hollow, right? I can't believe it actually responded to you.
Yeah! You see, I don't know how it happened, but just now, through the staff, it felt like the Hollow responded to me. The Hollow said, "Let there be little hotties to help Lucia." And boom! They appeared! And helped me take down that big guy! All in all, I think it's something very, very memorable. And it's got tons of research potential. You see,
That's
if the
good for
Hollow
them.
really let me communicate with little hotties, then maybe I could talk to the Night Horror too?
Maybe?
If you really could talk to the Night Horror, what would you ask?
If I ever got the chance, I'd ask, why did it give the Night Watchers the trait that makes ethereal see us as kin? Can our dreams stop leading us to madness and turning us into ethereals? But I want more than asking questions. I have bigger ambitions. Maybe someday, everyone could hear the Hollow respond, just like the first Night Watchers did. Maybe we could even communicate with it, so we won't have to live like nomads.
The answer's a long way off.
Well, that answer is a long way off. But I think if anyone can reach it, it's you, Lucia.
Yeah, there's still so much left to learn. Time for a break, and then the journey continues.
To deal with Kieran, Lucia returned to her night watcher tribe and hadn't been in touch for several days. After going to bed early for a few days straight, you're actually starting to miss the feeling of staying up late. A few days later, at Subin Temple, late at night. Belle, having seen you came to UK Summit and started following the same strict routine as our senior disciples, I haven't seen you stay up this late for many nights. And tell me, you and Lucia made plans to become night watchers together. Why is your jokes so lame? Really? Right, Mate seems to be waiting for you at the courtyard. Go take a look. When you get back, we'll talk about what's been happening lately. And make sure you get back to okay? Right, let's go meet up with Monato then. Proxy, Lucia has been down lately. Yuzuha and the others think you might know what's up. Actually, we've seen her post. It shows she's still sad about parting ways with that ethereal puppy. It's possible. I just saw it at Fluffy. Let's go over now? Alright.
Although Lucia's always going on and on, like, we gotta be friends with ethereals. We can never quite follow her train of thought.
You think?
But as her human friends, everyone really likes her. Plus, she's always so cheerful. So what's been weighing on her lately?
Who knows? Your guess is as good as mine, Monato. Lucia, what's up?
Oh, miss, I remember you. Would you mind if I asked a few quick follow-up questions?
Oh, you mean the sturdy little pillow I bought here?
Yes.
Sure, go ahead. What do you want to know?
Thank you so much. So, did your puppy like it?
Yeah, she loved it.
I'm glad to hear it. Next question is, how's the wear and tear?
Pretty worn out now.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. We'll keep improving the pillow's material. But the material's already been reported as too hard by a lot of customers. If we make it any sturdier, I'm worried some smaller pups might hurt their teeth chewing on it.
Chestnut is, well, a big girl. For most dogs, the material is already strong enough, I think.
All right, noted. And one last question. Has your pup shown any discomfort from the filler's scent?
Not at all. She's quite a strong pup. Loves running around with that little pillow in her mouth.
Wonderful. Thank you for shopping with us. We appreciate the feedback.
Alright.
Lucia, are you done talking?
Karen falls silent, staring at the tall, slightly intimidating canine theory standing before her.
Huh? What's with that look? What were you guys talking about just now?
After all, oh, I get it. Karen thought Monato was her dog. Okay. Okay, I get it. After a whirlwind of explanations, you finally convinced Karen the toy wasn't meant for Monato. Karen apologized 6 times for the misunderstanding, then brings out the story's most popular dog treats and insists Lucia take them.
Next time, don't call hotties puppies.
All right.
Canine thyrans aren't puppies either.
Huge difference among 3 of them.
Yup. Fierce canine thyron or bulky hottie. Either way, not your average little pup.
Monato glares helplessly at his friends.
All right. Back on topic.
Congrats!
Congrats, Lucia. Your post is blowing up. At first I thought it was because everyone was suddenly interested in debating why Trinocs have such pointy heads.
Don't mention it. I put so much effort into my serious, well-thought-out research posts. But everyone just wants Chestnut's adventure stories. Some even asked when Chestnut will dive through the fissure into Hollow Zero, punch the Hornets, kick Nineveh, and reach the peak of ethereal life.
Lucia, we all know you miss Chestnut, but
But a Hati's front legs are built more like a real canine's, not a cat's. I mean, they can't punch Hornets, and its back legs can't really...
wait. This is what you've been stressing over?
Well, not exactly. Actually, Belle, there's something else I wanted to talk to you about. Things are mostly settled now. Kieran's been turned over to public security. But when I asked the chieftain, even he had no clue why I was able to summon an actual Hati using just the staff and a notebook. If it wasn't just the staff, then maybe the little Hatis appeared because the night horror was watching me again. Or was it because of Chestnut? Do you think the night horror might not be an ethereal at all?
Not ethereal, then what could it be?
I trust your judgment. But aside from ethereals, the only other beings we've seen born from the Hollow are the sacrifices, right? The night horror doesn't seem like one of them. Then what could it be?
It gave the Night Watchers the traits that make ethereals mistake us for kin. It can enter our dreams and lead us into the Hollows. It even foreshadowed my farewell with Chestnut. It has to be something far more mysterious, some deeper creation of the Hollow itself. But I still know far too little about the Hollows. Like you said, the answers might be a long way off. At least I can restart the research I put on hold. So, who's coming with me into the Hollow to see if an Avaris actually bonks its horn when it rolls over?
What? You already promised why she'd sleep early today. Let's leave such a night outings for next time. Lucia isn't disappointed. She happily awaits to you. Night sky in the unknown and this dreamless journey, there are plenty of more truths regarding the Hollows, waiting to be discovered by the steering girl full of curiosity. Okay. 100 polychromes? Oh, I got a lot of polys for that. Dang, okay. You know what? Why not? Let's roll for a bit. See if I get anything. Okay. I can only do 2 though. Okay, what? Oh wait, hold on. No. Ah, I can redeem the fading signals. Cool. How many do I have? 7. Alright. Alright, at least I got a few more. No game. Alright. Okay. One more. Let's see if we get anything. That's a B. Okay. Didn't need that. 3 more. That's a B. A lot of B's tonight. A lot of B's. Another B. Okay. Don't tell me they're all B's. Oh wait, I got an A. Let's see what we got. Grillo Wisp. Is that Monotos? Pretty sure that's Monotos. Alright. Oh, another A. Cool. It's Ben's. I'll take that. Do we have enough for another? Okay, one more. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't think I'd have three A's in a row, but okay. Expansion tax. Okay. Let's get that. Ooh, okay. Wait, what? Oh yeah, since that's the end of the story, and it's also getting late, and it's I'm not really that comfortable right now because of the heat tonight. Oh damn, 28 degrees. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut this stream short for tonight. If I have the time, I'll probably continue some other time with the other side quest. I've actually already started, I think. If I remember correctly, I've started quite a bit with the other quests. The one with... Wait, hold on. Which quest was it? Yeah, this one, when dreams remain unfinished. So yeah, I might continue with that in the next stream. But for now, that's it for tonight. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you around in the next stream. Whenever that may be, but yeah.